I am in Fiji today, and I just wrapped up a week vacation with Lucy at Tony Robbins Resort Namale right here in Fiji. It's our first time here. Absolutely incredible. And I just wanted to hit record on the podcast and share a few things that I'm thinking about today with you guys.
My name is Bill Allen, and I'm the leader of a group of elite house flippers and wholesalers called Seven Figure Flipping. We don't brag or show off our success, but instead let integrity and stewardship be our guide. We are dedicated to helping people unlock the freedom they desperately need. If you ask other real estate investors, they will say to keep your secrets quiet. But we believe in abundance, not scarcity, and that's why we are the elite. We are Seven Figure Flipping, and this podcast is our playbook.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Seven Figure Flipping podcast. This is Bill Allen. On today's show, I am going to be talking to you from Fiji. We're just finished our vacation, and the whole week I've just been able to kind of refresh and reflect on the last year, some of the things we're doing here at Seven Figure Flipping, some of the things that I'm doing in my life, my plans, upcoming event, Flip Hacking Live, and everything that it takes to build that event and all the other exciting things that we have going on inside the company. And I just wanted to sit down before I leave and share it with you. Number one, it's a great opportunity for me to document the things that I got from this vacation. And then also hopefully let you in, if you're watching the video, a little bit about what it looks like here in Fiji. So kind of moving the camera around. It's just absolutely incredible here. And I'd highly encourage anybody who can go to go. The one thing that I like to do is I always like to take a vacation. And it might seem like these are really luxurious vacations. Like we went to the Maldives last year, which is an island chain in the Indian Ocean, and then Fiji this year. And I really, and even some of my partners are you on vacation again? And I really like to reset, just go somewhere to kind of turn everything off and be able to reset and reflect on what I have going on. And typically I do this after Flip Hacking Live. So the past few years I've been going to Disney World after Flip Hacking Live. Last year we went on a cruise, but this year I wanted to do this trip before the event to hopefully clear my mind and get really clear on what you guys need at the event, what the event is all about, and the future of Seven Figure Flipping in the business, because really our October event has framed everything going forward for the company for the next year, really. So what we're rolling out, what we're doing for our different programs, the 3 days of the event, it all so much work goes into it. 7 months of work goes into it. And so I wanted to share a little of that with you guys today on the show and hopefully get you excited for Flip Hacking Live because it really is an amazing event. And we're doing some really cool new things this year. So there's a couple things that I thought about while I was here. We made a couple last minute changes and rolled them out while I was here because of some of the things I was thinking about here. So here's a few updates. Number one, I wrote this book, Seven Figure Flipping Underground, about 3 years ago. It took me 2 years to write, and great book. I'm actually going to take it and I'm going to leave this here in the Cabo Bowl. They got a couple books there. I'm just going to slide it in the bookshelf here right when I get done recording before we leave for the airport. And hopefully somebody picks it up, reads it, and passes it to somebody else and somebody else. Who knows? Maybe Tony Robbins will pick it up and be like, what is this? And read it. But I wrote that book and I'm getting ready to write another book. I have the title, I have the name, I have the outline, I have the framework. I started writing it on my way out here. I start really thinking about it while I was here. And on my way home today, we have a 10.5-hour flight from Fiji to LA. I'll be hammering away on the computer, writing some more of it. And it's really for kids. This is going to be a financial education book for young people. I would say kids, but probably teens, and that adults can pick up and buy for their kids and adults can use it as well. And it's really about money and real estate for kids. I'm really excited about this movement that I want to create here for our next generation. And I'm really focused on that. So we rolled out an announcement just a couple of times, maybe today or a couple of days ago, probably when you listen to this, that we're going to let kids come to Flip Hacking Live for free for the first time. So under 18, you can bring as many kids as you want. I think we have 3 on the website, but look, if you've got more than 3 kids, send us a message and we'll figure it out. You can bring your kids to the event if you have a ticket. And I want this to be available to the kids. We had a kids event this summer. It was absolutely incredible. And I want more kids to understand financial education and real estate. And so that's kind of the next level for us is to figure out what we can do for our kids and bring them along with us. So already people are bringing their kids to Flip Hacking Live. They're bringing their kids to our runway and altitude events, bringing their kids on the cruises and the tropical vacations and all the stuff that we do. But I've got some really cool stuff coming up planned for our kids, which I think is going to be a next level addition that we can bring at Seven Figure Flipping for all of you that listen to the podcast, come to the events, follow along, read the book, things like that. And then I want to create something for them, like a blueprint and a path for them to create wealth when they're young. And all the things that my dad taught me that a lot of people wish that they learned when they were younger. And I honestly wish that I acted on a lot of the stuff earlier in my life. There were a couple principles that I learned early that I'm really thankful that I did. And I see some of the young kids inside of our community just like taking the bull by the horns and running with the principles that we're teaching. It's really cool to see. And so we got that going on. The second piece is we are going to announce very soon, if we haven't already, that we are going to have a hybrid event this year. So a lot of people are wishing that we had a virtual option and we only had live. And in the past, we have like streamed some of the sessions, or we have done a virtual event a couple weeks after. And I really want, and I think we figured out how to make that experience like a true virtual experience for you. If you can't travel, if you just can't get that time away, you can't figure out how to be there in person. Maybe the dates don't work, those kind of things. It's too long of a trip. People have been emailing us nonstop about, do you have virtual? Do you have virtual? Do you have virtual? So we are going to bring you virtual. So that's the second piece that I decided this week while I was here, is how do we make it accessible to everyone? Not just those that can travel in person, that can be there, but those that want it, like we did in 2020. It was an amazing event, magical event that we did in 2020 that we streamed virtually. So that's kind of the second announcement and update, is we will be rolling that out, if we haven't already, for a virtual audience. So if you're listening to this and you want to attend the whole 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, October 12th, 13th, and 14th from your home, you can. I would encourage you that if you can be there in person, to do so, because the experience is way different. Like, it's just, I think I can have more impact in person and have more belief shifts and mindset changes and those kind of things in person, and networking, obviously, but we will make the virtual experience as great as possible. Like, it is going to be awesome. It won't just be me talking to you on Zoom. We have upgraded the cameras. We're working on that. We're working on all kinds of stuff for you to have your own experience, which will be different. You'll have a different experience than those that are there in person, which will be custom made for you. So I'm excited about that. And then the third thing, and kind of the last thing I want to share, is this thing I've been working on for the last 5 or 6 months, which is really just trying to figure out how we make our program the best in the world, how we figure out how to have the highest success rate, the biggest impact on people that are inside of our programs. And there's a lot that I'm doing and been working on behind the scenes for this program for the last few months. And I'm really excited that at Flip Hacking Live, I'm going to talk to you about it. Like, the event that we're going to do this year is different than every event we've done in the past. It is a full-on, like, immersive program. We're going to be working together, not just us presenting to you all of the different strategies that we're using and things like that. I'm going to teach you how to make decisions, how to make better decisions, and how to think like a CEO. I am going to teach you at this event, over the 3-day event, how to think like a CEO, how to make decisions. I'm going to pull a lot of the training and a lot of the things that I learned in the military. In 2021, I did a presentation about success, and I thought I had this like science of achievement, art of fulfillment. Funny enough, that's exactly what Tony Robbins talks about. I'm here at his resort, right? But this science of achievement, I really think that I figured out how to boil down success in the achievement piece, right? The art of fulfillment, I still feel like being truly fulfilled is definitely an art. You got to understand what fulfillment means to you and what freedom means to you. But to be successful on the achievement piece and be able to operate at a really high level, I think anyone can do this, and I can teach them how. And so we figured out how to break this down and what's missing from lots of other programs. And honestly, to be perfectly honest, what's missing from our program to take it to the next level. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be rolling that out and talking about that and teaching it over the days at Flip Hacking Live this year. So I feel refreshed. I got a lot of rest here, and I'm ready to run. I'm ready to run right into October. 13th and 14th will be our best event that I've ever put on. And The other thing that I'm going to say is I don't know that this event is going to be the same next year than it is this year. So I would really highly encourage you guys to be there this year, October 12th, 13th, and 14th, whether that's in person or it's virtual. But I would love to see all of you be there if you can. And I don't want cost to be the reason why you don't come. I don't want time to be the reason you don't come. Like, turn the business off for 3 days, turn life off for 3 days. If you really are serious about this business and about like growing your real estate business or starting your real estate business or changing your life and your future and finding financial freedom and time freedom and the freedom to impact others and give back, then you have to be there. Like, it's just, you have to come. If you listen to this podcast and you're not showing up, that's a problem. I really think these 3 days will be the best 3 days that we could ever spend together. So if you're one of our members, you need to come. If you are a non-member and you're on the outside, come. If you are just finding out about us or you're listening to this podcast for the first time because somebody shared it with you, come. If you really want to get into real estate, you really want to change your life, and you really want to find the next level, then these 3 days will be worth it. I promise you that. I'm really excited about what I'm going to bring. I will teach you how to make decisions, how to make really great decisions that will lead to success. I will teach you how to de-risk the art of real estate investing, de-risk to make sure that you are winning way more than you're losing, to figure out how you, in the long run, you cannot lose. Like, it's just not possible to lose long term if you understand how to make decisions and how to think like a CEO and how to treat this like a true business. So I'm really excited about this event. I am ready to go home and run through a wall. I've rested for a week and I'm ready to go. I'm speaking at an event in Columbus, Ohio on Monday. I'm traveling down to Orlando to go to Russell Brunson's event next week. And then I have a week to prepare, and then I'm flying to San Diego for Flip Hacking Live for the week. So I'm really excited about this. Got a lot of really cool stuff going on, and our community is better than ever. I'm really, really excited about what we have planned. And I'm excited to talk to you a lot more about how we're changing things and adjusting things and creating the hands down the best program on the planet for success inside of real estate investing. So I'm excited for the kids. I'm excited for the virtual option and all the things that we've got going on. So thanks for hanging out with me today. It's beautiful here. I'm sad to leave, but I'm honestly excited to get home and get ready for this event. It's going to be incredible. If you don't already have your tickets, go get them right now. FlipHackingLive.com. October 12th, 13th, and 14th is in San Diego, and we'll also have a virtual option on there, I hope, by the time this comes out. So have a great day, and I will see you on the next show.